はーい。皆さん、こんばんは。七尾です。それと、メリクリです。メリークリスマス。まあ、やっと今年クリスマスになりましたね。まあ、そろそろ終わったね、今年2020年。もう月2021年もまだあれもまだ残ってますし、でも頑張りましょう。来年も今日も、なんか今年も頑張ったし、来年も頑張れるじゃないか、と信じております。では、YouTube カクカクしてるそうで、なんか、なんとかなるだと信じています。はい。今日は、残ってるの、地方の、あれ、一つの、ラストの、を、いやー、まだ楽だな。まだ楽ある？もう大丈夫だそうね、これ。はい。まあ大丈夫だからもう行こうか。なんかこんなラックはなんかよく言われとるんだけど、なんかスマホで見ると大丈夫らしいですね。いや、こんなところまでな、広いな。広いけど形おかしいな。じゃあ行きまーす。まあ、直接行きたいと思うよ。サボらないようにストーリーをやりたいと思います。まあ面白いもんがあったらまあすぐサボってんだけどね。でもまあ今回は広いだし、多分、ね、サボらないかな。広いし時間かかりそう。いや、まあそう言ったんだけど、今すぐサボりたい。なんかちょっと待って、これ面白い。これはなんだろう。これは、これら、あれ、ジャンプのやつ。パッツルじゃない。パッツルなんだけど。で、レラーをやるやつ。レラーがやるレラーだっけ名前。あれ。なんか、現在に、今の時代に住んでる人。レラだっけ？エジプト人の。まあ、どれもいいわ、どっちは。
This must be Snottingham. Saxon and Dane live in peace. I expected nothing less for land under Hemminger Jarl's rule.
下。あ、こっちか。行った。
Snottingham.
もうラックがないね。よかった。うーわ、これが欲しい。あ、地下におるか。まあ、いいわ。これ3つでクリックしました。 まあ絵はあったし。こっちな。あ、まだ入る。
Make sure the supplies are secure. We may set off at any moment. Do I trust my own eyes? Is that truly who I see?
Tryggve, you old hound. How are you?
Eivor, a friend of old is a good omen.
Look at this. Your chin grass might be mistaken for hedges now.
Ah, but a healthy Jarl beard it is not.
And what of Vili? I was happy to get his message.
I stand in Vili's place today. He and his father have gone to Ulkathorpe to stave off an invasion of Picts. We've laid a long siege, and Hemminger Jarl looks to finish the job.
Off looking for a fight. I should have known.
Yes, Vili's sword always finds its way into
ま
trouble
あそう
sooner
答え
or
んだけど、
later.
ウィリーって
Not a
誰？
bad way to live.
In spite of
知らん
these
だが。
war cries, you should know that Vili's father is more frail than last you saw him.
How could that be? Hemminger Jarl is an ox.
So he is. And he'll be pleased as skull with the moon in his jaws at the sight of you. Come. The swiftest path is by river, but these waters are hostile to Norsemen. You bring good luck with you. We could guide the sail steeds downstream.
I'm ready for whatever danger awaits. Prepare your convoy, and we'll be off.
Our Jarl has waited long enough. We follow the Wolf-Kist to the encampment.
すぐ終わりにしたいな。で、ストーリーを進めていきたい。メインストーリーを。
The Raven Clan's Wolf-Kist. You'll soon have more names than the All-Father himself.
I've traveled far, spilling the dew of slaughter. My reputation is the price of victory.
Ah, indeed.
おっす。新しいファーストトラベルができました。
Ready the sea beasts. Eivor Wolf-Kist is here to escort us upriver.
これな。これね。
I remember when Vili and I were small children. You spun many epic yarns for us over the hearth fire. But I do not remember you telling us how you came to serve Hemminger Jarl. Is it a tale worth telling?
It is, but a sad one.
Let the sail out!
I suppose I was the age you are now.
これチロリかないなんだ
It's a
が。
harsh winter, and much of our clan
まあ
was
要は
starving.
近いし
To。feed us, my family incurred a large work debt. But my youth rendered me too proud to pay it off. I wanted to be brave.
Picks ashore! Protect the convoy! Ready? Fire!
いやいやいや、違うやん。これ違うやん。こうやろ。あ、あれおるじゃん。壺が。当たらん。
Oars, back us around. The convoys lay bare.
Ready! Fire!
Fire! Fire!
ね、矢が少ないな。
Fire! Picks on the rich. Guard the convoy. Fire!
矢がなくなってます。やば、矢がなくなってる。
Ready, bows!
あと8。
Bows!
Fire! Fire!
Bows! Fire! 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 Fire!
ちょっと待って、矢が入れない。マジ、拾おう。よし。
Careful, Eivor. These supplies bring fire to the Ukathorn siege.
I cannot leave Hemminger's convoy undefended.
Ready!
On with you.
Fire!
ねえ、フェンスが邪魔。
Ready, bows! Fire!
Fence, Jama.
The convoy is unscathed. Hemminger Jarl will be pleased.
Bows!
What then is it on such cowardice?
Fire! Fire!
Fire!
見えないです。
Fire! Fire!
あれな。あれな。船好き。よい。
Dock the ship here. We'll pick up.
着きましたよ。着いたよ。着いたよ。降りて。ありますんか？確かあれはここに止まるんじゃね？
Let's go.
着きましたが、どうすればいいんですかこれは。
Hold here!
まさかこうじゃないの？こうじゃなかったか。なんか自分の船でダメ？あ、また進
Through
む。
the waves!
また来てる。よし。
I have orders to go to Stoneburn.
Pull
Our
up here!
camp is just ahead, so hurry on without me. Billy and Hemminger Jarl will be pleased to see you.
Here!
こっちかな。あの橋の上だそうな。よし。
Eivor! Hail! We have not laid eyes on you for some 10 winters now. No need for
Hail, friend.
tower. Freya's kiss. You came. Welcome.
Your son sent for me, Hemminger Jarl. One of the happier messages I have had in England.
I wish I could expand on this happiness with good news. But we are in the center of a storm. And yet, my old heart sings great songs at the sight of you. You look good, Eivor. Strong, healthy.
I was told you were ill, Hemminger. I hope these stories are bigger than the truth.
Of course, of course. You know how rumors grow. A fish the size of a hand at catching is the size of a man the next morning. Movement on the walls! We must end this soon, before the weather changes.
The whole of my clan would be here if you called them.
No need. These men are flies for swatting. Even now, Tryggvi rides for Stonebur. Should any picts escape, it will all be ended by this time tomorrow. You have known me as your Jarl for an age. And I have known and loved you all since you were babes. An easy burden to bear.
Let's hope you fight better than you age, old friend.
You are not slurring, Willy. Have you mislaid your ale?
Today, you do not fight for me. Not for each other. Today, you fight for your children. Fight so that they may grow. So they may be good and just as you are. For them, today, we take back Ulkerthorpe.
Tryggvi and Eivor have brought us arrows and oil to bring firelight to the Picts, to feed their traps. The first to signal from the top of that tower, their war chief's weapon in hand, drinks my mead for the month.
Thor's beard. It's good to see you, Willy.
Oh, is it? Or have you come to snatch glory from my calloused hands?
We can snatch glory together, unless you're too frightened to fight beside me.
Oh no, this is a contest now. To the top of that tower, and the Pict Chief is the prize.
For old times, then.
And new alike.
Fight, Hemminger sons. Bring victory today. For tomorrow, we feast!
May they burn with flame unbridled!
なんかすぐ始まるな、戦闘。
No doubt he will be well fortified.
This area is lovely. I will have his head
Come on.
for Hemminger Jarl.
わあ。 痛いね、痛いね。じゃね、気が痛いや。目は入ろう。
There, the chief.
やばっ。熱っ。よし。
The chief will make a stand in the tower.
To the Hemminger son. Field.
いや、燃やしてるやん。これは下におる。できねえのか。いや、入れないじゃん。入れないじゃん、普通に。入れなかったらええわ。後で拾う。弱っ。
You're injured.
No, no, stop, stop. I'm fine. There is more blood here than injury.
Pride cannot heal you, Hemminger. Only care and bandages.
My clan fought well, did they not? You saw it. The hearts in these people. How they rallied behind their Jarl.
You have that effect on men. They trust you.
And they love my son all the more. But he lacks the trust of our Danes. And I am running out of time to persuade them.
You are sick.
And you accept it. Unlike my son, he thinks me immortal because he must. He does not want what I have to give him.
Was it Vili who summoned me? Or you, Hemminger?
I thought you would come faster if it was Vili's name you heard first. I need your wisdom, Mayfor. Your discretion.
You have it. Of course.
There will be a thing soon, in which the nobles must name a new Jarl. And I am torn. I would have my son follow in my steps, but he is reluctant. He follows his warrior's heart. Others will name Tryggvi, a fine man with a mind for leadership. But his lineage is tattered, and he is less bold.
誰か選ぶんだね、これは。まあ、やっぱ、ビリーがね、なんだろう。リーダーに向いてない。マジ、さっき見るとわかるわ。こいつの方を向いてる。こいつ選ぼう。
Tryggvi is wise and has a keen mind to lead. At the Althing, no one would doubt his succession if he was named.
Your sight is clear and your mind is sharp. Let that guide your thinking in the days to come. Vili departs for kinder downfall soon. Ride with him and talk like old friends made new.
If I see any Valkyries lurking nearby, I will send them away.
I can fight them off a while longer.
めっちゃ年取ってる。もうなんか、いつでも死んでるくらいな。うちいいじゃん。まあ、これ後でアップします。いや、上におるもんが拾いたいな。まだ敵まだ残ってるし。一人。いる口ってどこ？こっちから入ると、どうなるんだろう。よし。上から入ると同じ。いや、入れねえな。出そう。 あいいわ、放っておくわ。
Willy,
There you are. Come. Ride with me to the falls. They are Freya's gifts to these unforgiving lands.
all right, but if I don't faint at the sight of them, you have oversold the view.
You fight with impressive skill, I should say. I taught you well, I think.
You taught me to fight empty air, Willy, and trees and snowdrifts and the like.
No, I am certain I saved you from a snowdrift once, and a murderous tree. That's how I remember it.
Any man who would call a tree murderous is a man who has had one too many blows on the head.
That tower there. It recalls the broken wall in Norway on the road to my uncle's. Remember?
I do. I remember the bite of that winter's chill as we sheltered from the wind for hours. It was you who got us stuck there.
Searching for the chickens you let loose before the Yule feast. I'll have you remember.
It is good to ride with you again, Arstic.
I told you, that was meant to be a dragon's tail.
It was a woody little twig in my eyes. No dragon's tail.
Must I remind you of your own disrobed adventures in the pre-dawn streets of Stavanger? Eivor the Pantless, a head soaked with mead, and many pockets full of vomit.
Dragon's tail it was then.
Are you sure you want my father's mead? Not afraid you might wake up tomorrow, naked, face down in a hog's pen?
Is that what you call your house?
Ah!
終わった会話。もうね。なさそうな会話。あ、着いた？着いたな。
Was Trygve not sent there by father to help? We must go. Here!
Eivor!
What happened?
I came too late to stop this. The Picts set fires and ran. They mean to spite us. There are more people trapped within. Free them, Eivor.
Tend the wounded. We'll get them out.
Help! Someone, please!
Thank you, stranger. I thought this was my last day.
高校はどうしよう。こっちや。右行け。
Move! Move! Get to safety!
Is anyone out there? Thank you. There are others. Please help them too.
Please! Anyone! Save my my family! They're in here!
Save my wife, please! Leave me be! Not me! My wife! Save her from... Oh, my dear Hilda. Why? I cannot...
No! Ah! That's new leather! Oh, you!
死んでるんじゃん最初から。で残りはど
Oh,
こ？
my dear Hilda. I cannot live without you. I cannot bear to go on.
Forgive me. There's nothing you can do now. Get to safety.
残りはどこおるんだ？
Quickly, everyone! Get the wounded to safety! He's by the gates! Quick! Help anyone you can!
Move quickly, please! Eivor! Eivor, where are you? Get over here!
Leave your things. Get to Tryggvi. We'll be safe with him.
Eivor! Over here!
Billy! Where are you? Answer me!
We need to clear a path!
どこの柱やこれでは。
I will get the man, Eivor. You carry the woman. Niflheim will have to wait. You are staying here today.
Oh, sanctity, all father.
Hold on to me. I can get you out.
Thank you, Villy. Thank you. I draw breath because of you.
I thought I might have to rescue you, Billy.
Had I died, it would have been my time. My fate is already spun.
I'm sorry, but you cannot endanger yourselves like this, lords. You have people to lead, a future to consider.
The old man has wisdom, Billy. You have the full weight of this clan on your back.
My father carries that weight. I do the fighting and feasting, and I am expert at both. It's good to have you watching my back again, Eivor.
You see what I deal with, Eivor? The mind of a troll in the body of an Aesir.
Still the same arse stick as when we were children.
I'll never change.
This is hardly the time for lightness, you two. We have many injured to comfort.
Well, that is your domain, Tryggvi. I don't wish to be seen as a savior and healer all in one afternoon. The waters at Kinderdunfol will soothe my wounds. If my father needs me, I'll be there.
Billy, stop!
Eivor, wait a moment. Hemminger Jarl has confided in you about his health.
He has. He said Billy wasn't taking it well.
Vili lives in another world entirely right now. He is cracked inside, and will not face the full truth laid before him.
And how are you? Have you braced yourself for what is to come?
I have made my peace with the future. Yes.
Worry yourself with the wounded here. I will talk to Billy myself.
走る方が早いのこれ。
Have a look, Sunan. Vili was right. The Kinder downfall is beautiful. Now where is he?
Yeah, またこれか。
Come farther, this way.
I am here. I am here.
Look, I made this myself. My hardest can yet.
Oh, yes. Your mother said you had taken swiftly to the stack of stones. This is impressive.
And it can stand hard against the winds as well. Watch.
A burst of blue air that blows to rival New Old's noisy belches. Well made, Eivor. But know this. Height is not the only trait of a Cairn's beauty. Shape, balance, and expression are key. Seek a variety of these. Let your only goal in
いや
this
乗せない。
task
ど
be
こ
to
切っ
surpass
て
your
も乗せない。地道いけるんだな。後ろに穴が開いてるの。
Eivor, you found my secret haunt.
I would be deaf to have not heard your singing. Your crow's craggle could awaken the dead. These skirmishes with the Picts, they've worn you down.
Not at all. The more scars, the better the boast. But look at my father. A battle-worn veteran, carved up like a goat on a spit.
Not a metaphor I'd use just now. Not in his state.
These waters are magnificent, no? They comfort and heal. They are Freya's gift to man.
Vili, you need to face it. Your father is dying. When he departs for the corpse hall, you will take his place, as expected.
The novelty of this soggy north has worn on me, Eivor. Too warm for winter living, too cold for summer. I've heard Mercia is more temperate. Dense forests, bright colors, thriving streams. Is that how it is in your settlement?
You are to be Jarl, Vili. Your father expects it. The people of Nottinghamshire expect it.
I only want sun on my skin and an axe in my hand. Ale and adventure. Not the staid life of a Jarl.
You defy a long tradition, Vili. The son takes after his father. That is the way of things.
Eivor.
I have my own reasons to see you made Jarl. The Raven clan wants friends in England. You are among my very best.
You do not need me in that seat to secure an alliance. You and Sigurd are beloved here.
Your father is dying, Vili. Now is the time to get your house in order.
It is not my house. It is the clan's house, and the clan will decide what happens next.
You have a chance to end on good terms with your father. I wasn't afforded the same luxury. Don't squander it.
Billy! Billy, come forth!
Another attack?
It's your father. He hasn't got long. Come to the Longhouse.
Hemminger Jarl is at the edge of death.
まあね、こんな、なんか年取ってるし、いつでも死んでるじゃん。怪我してるし。ねえねえ、こいつか、もう一つの、あれ、ハッキーのやつ。トリッカー、ティッカー、タイカー、なんとかね、読めないやつの、あれの方がね、ギターに向いてる。じゃあ、向いてる。どうかな。じゃあ、そんな方に、答えよっか。あいつを、ヤールになるやつ、ために。いや、いや、この後で決めよう。後で。変民の後で、死んだ後で決めよう。
I hope he will. If he has accepted Christ into his heart, the Lord will miss. Oh, dear Hemminger.
Eivor.
Our Jarl.
To see you both together again like this. It recalls days long past. Makes me feel young again.
Hold on to that feeling, and take it with you to the Hall of the Slain.
You have become a great warrior, Eivor. A warrior and a leader. Worth song and verse.
I had many good teachers, Hemminger Jarl. You, chief among them.
I beg of you now. Do not let my lessons die. Pass them on.
The seer is on her way, Father. She has remedies for you. Cures and charms.
I held you here, really. In one proud hand when you were fresh from your mother's womb. I watched you grow. A dirty-haired boy, swinging sticks and running through the mud, dreaming of glory. I am proud of what you have become, son. And I am proud of what you will become. No matter Father. Willy. We must prepare for the funeral.
I'll send for my clan. You call on the nobles of the Shire. The nobles have begun to arrive. Tryggve needs our help to see this through. We will be at the funeral pyre. overlooking the village.
まあ死にました。まあなんだろう、全闘会で死ぬのが結構珍しいじゃん。このゲームで初めてかな、戦闘会で死ぬの。サボらないと言うんだけど、ライトですよ。サボらないと言ったが、これは別の話です。
What a perfect figure you have. Poised, powerful, perfect.
Me!
Yes. I cannot help but wonder, is your flighting as striking as you?
How do you mean?
I draw smiles from the women and winks from the men. I'm a poetry lover who's skilled with his pen. If you fancy a round, then approach and come speak. If you're lustful for verse, then I've got what you seek.
I'll flight with you.
Perfect. Would you like to make it interesting? With a wager, I mean.
My wager.
Thank you. Are we ready?
Let's begin.
What know you of the power of fleets to seduce? Are you even aware that they have such a use? See, your weapon lies not in your belt, but your head.
I do not believe the things you've said.
Expected you to be a bit smoother. No matter. Let's keep at it. I could feel when you entered, the room became warm. Though I doubted your flighting, I quite liked your form. On your every word, I can say that I'm hung.
I'm as good with my lips as I am with my tongue.
Yes, more! I could fleet more sweet nothings inside of your ear. Though I warn you, they're some of the lewdest you'll hear. But instead of just telling, I'll happily show.
You are not so appealing, and thus I say no.
You're brilliant. Are you certain I can't convince you to tarry a moment? We could go somewhere and,
It was only a flight. My winnings, please.
Yes, of course. I was only... It was just a game, yes? Friendly banter? It's been a true pleasure.
よし。
Guys, he is no mere man. He is a god amongst the gods. Honor to whom we owe much.
Go.
あっち、あの木の下。オッケー。こっちはタンクステンおるんで、地下はこっち。広い。うわっ、あぶな。こっちもまだ開けてない。まあええわ。
My eye.
まだメリクリツイートしてない。ゲーム終わったらメリクリしよう。ツイッターで。絵描かないなんだけど。今はね、別の絵を描いてます。描き終わったらツイッターでわかります。
Show me what lies ahead.
まあネタでもいいかな。新書です。僕の。
A worthy pyre for him and her Jarl. His journey to the halls will be heralded by
Eivor.
Drengur.
Sunniva, thank you for coming.
The sight of old friends lets my heart rest easy.
We came as soon as we heard, bearing gifts for Hemmingur Jarl.
The celebration will last many days. How soon shall we begin?
The pyre's construction is underway, and all of our guests are lodged and welcomed. We could begin shortly.
Good. You handled this well, Tryggvi.
I pledged my life's oath to Hemmingur Jarl. There is nothing I would not do for him. The Althing must be held when the week is out and the funeral is done. The nobles of this shire will name Vili the Jarl of our clan. This assumes they will be sober after a week of drinking and weeping.
It will be a grand funeral. Father will have a clear view of his lands from here. The flames will burn bright and tall for all the Shire to see. You've done well, Tryggvi.
This was his favorite spot in the Shire. I suppose we should get started. Our guests need looking after.
I will look for you later, to save you from them, once the mead has really soaked in.
You are a true gift, Eivor. Thank you.
Tryggvi is Hemthorpe's rock. With him around, the city can keep its peace.
He's a good man.
I must be away for a short time, Eivor. I want to retrieve something for my father. A gift.
When did you have time to make a funeral gift?
It was something I had hoped to give him in life. You must see it to believe it.
I brought a gift from the Raven clan. I stored it at the watchtower on the far side of Hemthorpe.
Very kind, thank you. I should like to see it.
I should look over the gift first. It must be worthy of Hemmingur Jarl.
There's a heaviness to your look, Eivor. What troubles you?
Hemmingur desired my counsel before he died. Wanted my opinion on the future of this clan's leadership.
That would be Vili, would it not?
If tradition held, yes.
Tryggvi has tasked me to help the Volva with the sacrifices. Could we speak with her to ease your thoughts?
It is a good idea, but let me go alone. Set scouts around the village. The people here must mourn in safety.
Multiple quest 3つ？どっちから下からやろうか。3つなクエスト。
Sunan, guide me. I need your eyes, my friend.
Jarl can really hold the reins? Will he guide us true?
You are the wolf-kissed one. The raven of battle whose fame grows with each waxing of the moon.
I struggle with the choice Hemminger left for me. I would have your counsel on the matter.
A slaughter must be made. Many sheep at the bottom of the sleeping Jötun, before the pyre is lit. Follow.
Follow で見ろ。立て。遅っ。これ遅っ。
Come, creatures. You are to serve the gods, and bid them welcome our beloved Hemmingerjarl with ale and open arms.
マジでついてくるな。おもろい。
Do you have the gift of foresight, seer? Can you augur what is to come?
I see what need be seen, when it need be.
A great gift.
A great burden.
Did Hemminger Jarl consult you often? Did he unburden his woes?
We spoke often, yet too often he left with more burdens than he brought.
He worried about the future of his clan. About who would be Jarl.
Speak less, lest our words draw foul spirits to dog us.
As you wish. Volva,
Your heart is restless, your mind clouded. You seek more than a guarantee of good omens.
I seek the gods' wisdom.
You wish to know who would best serve this clan as Jarl.
I do. Between Vili and Tryggvi, there is no clear choice.
We stand in the shadow of the giant, the great keeper of secrets. Here, you'll find a drink of the resounding sea. Ascend the sleeping Jötun, consume the waters, and meditate at its peak. Do not seek answers to your questions. They will find you.
What? あっち。高っ。
Show me.
やばい、自分で解説しないと。あっちかな。ラピークは一番高いところでしょっていう意味で覚えない。一番高いが溶けているところがわからない。やば。どこがあっちかな。まあ、まずあっち行こうか。シンクロナイズしよう。あそこらしいし。で、メディテートは集中するしね。よし。
This is the summit.
こっちな。
To seek an answer, I should clear my mind and still my heart.
来るかな、おうちだね。じゃないや。
Hemming a Jarl. Is it truly you?
Of spirit, not of flesh.
Why have you not reached Odin's Hall?
I will in time. As the flames of my pyre burn, I will ride the path of wood smoke to the All-Father's Hall of Champions.
I am grateful to see you once more, Jarl. I struggle with the task you set before me. To choose your heir is not an easy thing. One man is beloved, but does not want the task. The other man is fit for the task, but is not favored.
I could not give you any more counsel in life, Eivor. So too in death am I rendered silent.
Forget wise counsel and rational arguments. What does your heart tell you?
My heart is stopped. It says nothing.
This should not be my decision, Hemminger. The choice was always yours to make. You were their chief.
As Sigurd is your chief. But that does not quench your appetite for glory as you covet his place upon the high seat of your clan.
I do not seek to replace Sigurd. Fate weaved our futures long ago. We're only following its pattern.
Yet you see it coming. You welcome it.
Shall I renounce my fate then? Abandon the path to glory I walk?
No. I want you to die in defense of it.
うわ、なんで強そうだし。じゃあ、槍欲しい。槍欲しいです。槍よこせ。あるけど、お前の槍めっちゃかっこいいだから。どこどこえどこですかどこですか消えたマジ消えた。
You did.
And that is why my words should actually trust your judgment.
You pushed me, Hemminger. I never intended this.
Have no regrets, Eivor. You have given me the great battle death I sought in life.
You old fox. Was that the point of riling me up?
The All-Father. He comes to welcome me to his hall. And I must follow. The choice you make will be the right one.
何選んでも大丈夫かこれは。で、おうちのはいつもうちのと話すんでね。あいつ。何選んでもいい。と。自分が選んだら誰でもいい。ということかなこれは。で、まあ、4レベルし、まあ、アップしよう。ほい。 こっちから、こっちから。よし。やばっ、死ぬ。届かんのか。わからんわ、これ。バカ。再飛び。飛びます。セーフ。なんでムラムラになるのよ、画面が。画面がムラムラ。死ぬかな。多分今日の夜このゲーム配信しないかなと思ってます。切断したい。メリクリ切断。
Festive.
Too festive, and too soon. Fires, fights, and every man soaked in mead. Ugh, this has gone too far.
Hemthorpe could burn before the pyre's lit.
Gods, have I failed my dear Jarl?
Peace, Tryggvi. I'll do what I can to calm things. My eyes see.
Come out, you dung-eating rat!
なんだこれ。
What madness is this?
You dare wash our beloved Hemingir with your filth!
I asked you a question, friend.
There's a Saxon within. One stupid enough to try sending Hemingir to heaven over Valhalla. Now he cowers behind a locked door.
I only did right by his immortal soul.
You will get what is right for you.
Calm yourselves, all of you. I'll speak with him, unmask his true intentions.
Get that stain out here now.
ハキは中におるんかい。右。ね、右に移動するってなんか問題あるんじゃんこのゲーム。あ
Oh my god!
カキどこ
The people are quite upset.
拾えない。
Leave me be! I did nothing wrong!
You should walk out of here on your own before you cannot walk at all.
Yes, yes, I'll walk, I'll walk. Don't hurt me, please. There's a key there. If you open the door, I will follow you out. You've got the key! Use it!
You'll pay for your wrongs, desecrator.
Enough. Let him speak to explain himself.
I loved Hemingr. I swear. I only want him to fly free in the kingdom of God.
So you drench his body with your filth waters?
Is it your Christian holy water?
Of course. I anointed him in the name of the Lord.
Never inflict your Christian mysteries on a dead Norseman.
But I only...
These are your neighbors. Respect them, learn their ways, and you will draw breath long into old age.
Oh no!
There you are, baptized as one of us.
おいや。こいつはクリストじゃないや。気をつけろな。なんか必要になりそうもんがある。いや、多いな、問題が。オッケー、燃やしてるところ。燃やしてるやん、燃えてるところ。
What is this voda you speak of?
A gift without price, fit for a jarl's lips. But hurry, it catches flame. Help! Fire! Save my voda, it burns!
Ja. 危ないじゃん、これ。なんか灯油じゃん。こいつ。
Help! Fire! Save my voda, it burns!
If this is your voda, I managed to save it from the licking flames.
You dared Surtur's heat, yes! A most potent drink, distilled from grain by the Rush of Kiev. Dip your horn and have a drink.
うわ、後ろ。
A bit of drink in the belly never hurt.
あっち。
Watch yourself. The voda sneaks up on you quick.
What? How dare he insult our culture? He's a dead.
ほい。なんでそこに。
Stretch your wings,
いや
Sunan.
これじゃない。これや。
You mean Hemminger's famous fighting roosters?
Dragons with mighty claws! Save me from their wrath!
I didn't see them coming. I never looked down.
Thank you, mighty Thor. You've saved my life.
When you sober up, steer clear of roosters. Some order seems to have been restored. Now to Tryggvi, to let him know.
おい、すべての問題を解説しました。乗りました。ヤッホー。トリッキー、トリッカー、トリック、なんとか。
I have calmed the guests as much as they can be in their grief.
They mourn. It is to be expected. Still, thank you.
And how do you feel, old friend?
I mourn more deeply than most, I think.
Hemminger would be proud of what you have accomplished here. All you have done for him.
I hope so.
This ache will pass, Tryggvi. With time.
Yes, it will.
で、ラスト。ウィリーの。ね、今もね、ビリーを向いてないだと思う。今も考えてる。そう思う。トリッカーかな、トリッキー、あれ、半径おいちいちゃうんかな。どうしよう。ね、隣に階段もおるやん。こっち登れや。
is an excellent shield.
And here, from the Raven clan.
An impressive shield.
It is good, but it needs a touch of grandeur, something personal for your father. A sigil, I think. A mark to adorn the front. We need an artisan. Is there one in the village?
I know a man. A master craftsman in exile. He lives in a cave northeast of Hemthorpe. I would take you there myself, but I have Isbjorn to retrieve.
Isbjorn? Your father's spear. Did he not wield it at Ulkethorpe?
He lost it some winters back on a bear hunt. He hit the beast hard, but the spear stuck and the bear fled into the forest.
And after all these winters, you hope to find it again and present it to the pyre. The odds are narrow, to say the least.
Fret not, friend. I have a nose for these things. Seek out the exile. He'll see to your shield. This is an excellent shield.
追放されたんだし、あいつ。なんで追放するんだ。でね、死刑があんまりないな。なんか感情的に殺すみたいな感じ。で、すっごい、なんか、クランのルールが、違反すると、追放する方かな、これ。あんまり死刑がない。死刑はなんか結構感情的に死刑。なんかこいつ嫌いとか殺すみたいな感じ。うまいとか、もう、これは、もう、俺がもう、これ以上は、うまいとかね、こうみたいな感じがする。地形がね。あ、入れるじゃん。さっき入れない、なんで。見えてないのか。100とか。明るい。明るいなぁ。てってもおるなぁ。いただきます。いただきます。壊してない。下にもなんかおる。チタニウム。
The exile must value his solitude living in a hole such as this.
違う、こっちじゃない。いや。なんかね、パークはちょっとおかしい。あんまりできない。なんで？いや、あんまりできないな、パークは。フリーランニング。深っ、お前、罪のが。
You're a difficult man to find. Hemming Jarl is dead. I was told you're a master craftsman. I seek an etching on the shield to celebrate the life and death of Hemming Jarl.
The stones. Hemming Jarl possessed a steady hand and steady heart. Do you possess the same?
何？まあ低いし、なんとかなるかも。ほえ。ほえ。 ほえ。もう一個。ほえ。はい。できました。
Your heart is not yet steady.
How could it be at such a time?
Hemminger Jarl's heart never wavered.
Yes, Hemminger's heart was as steady as it was large. You've not yet answered me. Will you help me with my etching?
How will you remember him?
By his wisdom, always an inspiration.
The web of Wirth, then. 9 lines that write our fates. Past, present, and future entwined. Is this what you desire?
I still need to consider.
全部見よ
By his unrivaled prowess on the battlefield.
Ah, Gungnir, then. Odin's faultless spear. A symbol of power. Is this your choice?
う。ラストは
By his determination to keep his clan safe and his people celebrated.
The mark of Vegvisir. Is this your decision?
いや
I
これや。
By his wisdom.
The web of Is this what you desire?
これいい。アップストラック。
Yes,
アッ
I
プストラッ
choose this one.
I will
結構
begin.
これ結構いい。だと思う。
How did you come to be here?
Fate. I was given a death sentence. Unfairly, I felt. But a man was killed. Hemminger Jarl desired for me to live. The villagers did not. My sight and exile. That was our compromise.
Thank you for this.
His son will take his place.
That is for Vili to decide.
Lily has no say. Fate has already decided.
The Alding is tomorrow, and a Jarl must be chosen.
誰が選ばないと、まずいんだね。誰だろう、誰選ぼっか。どうしよ
The Alding is tomorrow, and a Jarl must be chosen.
う。誰選び
I
まし
shall
ょう
speak
か。
with Sunniva about this.
Here!
このゲームの、なんだ、ショップで、なんだろう、ストアで、なんか冬のセットが売ってるそう。これ。2000ずつかな。高い。かっこいいなんだけど、高い。いや、キールしたらクリティカル率が、なんか沈回率が、明る、増加する。試作3回。 で、買ったら全部もらう。で、こういったらなんか一つ。買うなら絶対これじゃね。で、船。この二つが、これがね、ゲーム付きです。買っては、なんだろう。ゴールド入れちゃうんで買ったんだからゲーム付きです。これは違う。別物になる。で、ファームしたくない人はこれ買ってもいいから。まあね。最近のゲームはこんなにな。いるものが買ってもいいや。なんか、買ったらゲームが楽くなるって、まあ、あんまり好きじゃないんだけど。まあ、こんなもん売っても大丈夫なんだけど、まあ、飾り物はね、いいと思う。まあ、飾り物はただの飾り物だから。で、こうみたいな。で、飾り物だから、いいと思うやん。でも、こうみたいな。で、ステータスに関するセットがちょっと嫌な。かっこよくないな、この形の槍が。まあ、実際槍より、なんか、ネギナタの方が好きなんで、ここは。ふい。拾ってない。拾った。ただいま。
Did you consult the Volva? And were your questions answered?
Some questions were answered. Others I must answer myself. Do you think there is a place for Vili in our settlement? He expressed a desire to live and work with us.
Will he not be Jarl of this shire before the day's end?
That remains to be seen. Some are more eager to see Tryggvi in the high seat.
Eivor, Tryggvi has no intention to lead. He feels duty-bound to follow his master into death.
Absolutely not. My father would never allow such foolishness.
How else can I honor my Jarl, old as I am? This is no country for me. The future is yours, Vili.
The flames of this pyre will burn for my father. You must live. I forbid you to follow him into death. I will not let you sacrifice yourself.
Do you forbid me as a friend, Vili? Or as our new Jarl?
As a man who would see you come to your senses.
Vili, Tryggvi. Each man wears one of Hemminger's boots, with both men unwilling to seize the other.
Does the world need such useless dithering men? Why not stake a claim yourself? Take this shire of your own.
It is not my place.
Your place is anywhere you lay your head, any hill you summit, any silver you take for your own. Do not limit yourself to niceties.
Nottinghamshire deserves a leader to admire. A man the people can trust. Most love Vili, and he loves them. But he lacks the will to be leader. He could learn. But does he wish to? And Tryggvi, sturdy and wise, and loyal to the legacy Hemminger Jarl left behind. Almost to a fault. But he is old, and his thrill for living has fled him. Hardly inspiring.
You cannot! I will not allow it!
I am not asking for your permission. Only your forgiveness.
Gods, Eivor, put a stop to this fool's death wish.
This is no small decision, Tryggvi. And
and not without great cost. The Shire will be diminished without you.
But I have nobody left. My life's purpose lies dead upon that pyre.
That is not so. When people look to my father for guidance, who did they see him turn to for counsel?
Hemminger Jarl was my rock. Yes, I gave him counsel, but he made the hard choices.
If Hemminger were here, would he not urge you to wield this wisdom for the betterment of all? And was your vow to serve Hemminger Jarl unto death, or to serve his legacy in life?
I will stay. You have wisdom, Eivor. More than I could have guessed.
Eivor!
Sunniva!
Picts were spotted moments ago, lurking in the thicket. Ville gave chase.
Arshstick! You should have roused me first. Show me where he went.
Let us wake the others. The dark is lousing with Picts.
I can take them on myself. Tell me where.
They're not far. I'll show you. His rage has consumed him, Eivor. All this anger, this sadness, it has truly taken form.
Arshstick was never one to temper his emotions. This was bound to happen. I should have been more vigilant.
Do not blame yourself, Drengur.
He always had me to watch his back, as children. And again now, if this rampage is what he needs to rid himself of the sick that binds him, I will at least make sure he does not hurt himself.
Thank Odin he has the mighty Wolf-Fist as his shadow.
There are things we do for family, Sunniva. No questions asked. For you, I would have done the same. For any of Raven Clan.
We know, Drengur. That is why we are sworn to you. Here, Eivor. This was where Ville saw the scout killed and then charged after the enemy ahead. I will head back to Hemthorpe and make sure our ravens stand vigilant. Return to us safely, Drengur.
What do you see?
オーディ
Best
ン
not
前
to draw
の前
attention here.
すっごい名前だな。この中にはただこれだけ？これだけらしいな。なんか持ってる。 うわ。
Stop, Villy. They're gone. It's done.
Roosters fight with more spirit.
Oddly enough, so have I.
That sound. Is it thunder?
Footsteps.
We need to fall back. Quickly! Stay beside me.
ここはどこに？どこへ？はあ。これどこ？ああ、スキルが。スキルだな。トラップ。毒の罠。ちょっと待って。いや、裏切り者おるやん。裏切り者がおる。誰だ？誰を裏切ったか。
Save your honey words for when we get out of here alive, our stick.
弓が弓矢がさっき浮いて
Save
る
your
浮いて
honeywords
た。
for when we get out of here alive, Arstic.
これ何バックバックな。何食った？え
Definitely not good.
Ah, my sword's thunderhammer. That quickened the blood.
Wild and reckless, like our first battles together. Remember the island north of Stavanger?
I do. Kjotve the Cruel trained his berserkers there.
Great lumbering fools, foaming at the mouth. We taunted them from the treetops.
And the drunk one, remember? Naked as the morning. Froze his cock off trying to find us.
Then fell to humping a snowdrift.
Were you glad to hear from me?
I did wonder what trouble you had been up to. But I smiled at hearing your name, and I wondered if you had taken after your father. If you were now leading your clan.
Well, you have your answer. I'd sooner take after a troll and leave this clan in your hands.
That I will not do.
When my father was named Jarl, he had no one to help him, and still he triumphed. But I am not my father. I simply want to roam. Do you think Sleipnir would be content bound to a stable, no matter how glorious it may be? Hey, what is that for?
You have friends, Vili. And what about Tryggvi? And me? And your clan?
Of course. I know that.
You can't roam forever. Keep that in mind. You are surrounded by those who love you. And that will not change. Unless you push it all away.
You speak a truth. I understand.
Troll-faced Arstic.
A chicken Draugr. Is such a thing possible? For that does not seem possible.
Voda too. A water infused with fire. I do not lie. Your father's death aside, Billy. This has been... good. Fun even.
Do you ever wonder what might have happened if we had not been separated by the North Sea so early in our lives? What adventures we would have had. The raids, the battles, the glory. I even think about what we might have been to each other.
No. I never dwell on our past that way. I find it slows me down to a crawl. And I'm not made for crawling. I think I'll turn in. Long day ahead.
告白すんなよ。今そこで告白すんな。
Are you going?
With so much on my mind, I haven't slept a wink. The funeral, the Thanes, I should get back.
I understand. I'll see you there. Billy, gone already. To prepare for the funeral, I imagine.
いや、逃げたんじゃね多分。ただの、消えた。とか。わかんない。いやね、いつもこんな感じな、僕。なんか、いろいろが、なんか、始まる前にいろいろ疑ってる。いや、こんな生活のしたいな。結構ネガティブの生き方。良くないなと思う。
I hardly recognized you outside of your cave.
I regret not seeing my great Jarl again.
You have done him a kindness by being here. Now do him one more. Have another drink, or 10. All the funeral preparations are in order. Be patient, Hemminger Jarl. We're about no longer besieged by chickens, I see.
Throw the dragons on the fire with the great Jarl. We shall devour them together.
All the funeral preparations are in order. Tell me, what funeral gift did you manage to offer your Jarl?
Some Voda survived the fire. It will keep Hemminger warm in Odin's hall.
If he's not careful, that Voda will burn all of Valhalla down. All the funeral preparations are in order. Be patient, Hemminger Jarl. I've not seen your face among the Hemminger clan. From where do you hail?
I come on behalf of the mighty Halfdan Ragnarsson of Northumbria to deliver a gift to the departed Hemming Jarl. These people are good drinkers and good warriors. Halfdan will be pleased.
All the funeral preparations are in order. Be patient.
Halfdan, お前も来るのか。
We're about to send you on your
話せな
final
い。
journey. Halfdan, it's good to see you.
Hi. If only our meeting were to take place during a more joyous occasion.
To come all this way, you must have known him well.
Not as well as I would have liked, but he was a fine warrior and an honest man. One I could trust, and I trust very few. To Hemminger Jarl, Skål.
Aye. Skull.
まだおるないの。あ、こっちおる。
Sure, old friend. It is good to see you here. Is Luvina here as well?
One of us had to stay in Jorvik. She wishes she could be here, but alas, our duties never rest.
Aye, never. Only Hemminger Jarl has that privilege now.
で、スウィナ。スウィナ話そう。話さんか、お前。
Eivor, my father sets forth on his final voyage.
May the winds favor him.
The nobles have offered up their funeral gifts. All but you. Present what you have, and the celebration may begin.
I have it here. A shield bearing the sign of the Web of Weird, woven into the shield as you wove your spirit into our lives. May the skulls sing of you as the gods embrace you. Feast, my friend, in the halls of the free and brave.
Stand at my side.
Speak from your heart, Hemminger son.
Today we mourn the passing of Hemminger Jarl of Nottinghamshire. My father. Our father. He was a towering force. A strength to fear and admire. Now gone. Yet together we are the example of his greatness. I see him in each of you. His love for battle, but also peace. For wisdom, sorrow, and joy. His generosity. His spirit. In you I see his life. And his love of drink. Gods, did he love drink? We are these things because he was these things. Father, we shall be to our children what you were to us. And when they are ready, we will meet you again.
早いな、日が。
Give him a fine farewell.
Sunniva, ride to Hemthorpe and prepare the longhouse for the Althing. The next Jarl will soon take his seat.
今、日、はい、タイで、クリスマスになりました。タイの方も、メリークリスマスです。はい。それだけです。
Shall we lock horns? Down it faster than me, and you are the victor. Huh?
Cast about this land, my friend.
後でメリクリスウィットしよう。まあ、もうそろそろ終わろうかな。これが。いや、さっきのなんか裏切りもんおるやん。すっごい気になってる。でもまあ、もう1時間経ったんだし、こうくらいじゃね、個別の長さが。いや、終わったと思う。いつもこうくらい、1時間くらいやる。終わったと思うよ、これは。はい、ただいま。
Have they given their Jarl a fine farewell?
They have. None drank so well and so deeply as Clan Hemminger's son.
The declaration of succession must happen soon, before we are too drunk and exhausted to remember our names.
I agree. Call on those who must attend. The Althing will begin shortly.
今もウィリーもいいかなと思う。いろいろストーリーが出たんだが、ウィリーがな、どうしよう。
Eivor.
You look uneasy.
Burdened by grief, drowning in need, and paralyzed by a sword. I stand between that man and Hjaldo.
You stand side by side, Vili. One of you must step forward.
My father placed us side by side because he trusted your vision. So what do you see?
Yeah, これが
Drunk as you are, I see before me a man full of passion, vigor, and a love for his people. I see a Jarl. Your burden will get easier to bear. Take your father's seat and make it your own.
I will.
Good. Now let them know, Arstic.
People of Hemthorpe, of Ulkethorpe, of Snottingham. Today I pledge myself. As my father was, I shall be your Jarl. Hemminger was a hero, not for who he was, but for the people he led. With Tryggvi by my side, with all of you, we will have glory.
You have already learned that people prefer shorter speeches to long ones, Vili Jarl.
It will take time to wear that title with comfort. My father never swore a formal oath with your clan. There was no need, for you are family. Let it be known, the Hemmingers and Clan Raven are true sworn friends from this day forward. Do you accept?
Aye.
Well?
Be fair, be just, and call upon us often, Arstic.
I'm sure I will.
かっこ2人ランドゥィ全員全地方味方になりましたよ。あとはアオフレットのところだけ。めっちゃ光ってるな、エクスカリバー。もうそろそろ全部取ったんだな。こっちまだ残ってる。こっちもまだ残ってる。
Randy will want to know about this. It is time I returned to the settlement.
Nice to see you.
I bring fair tidings, Ranvi. Hemminger Jarl in Snottinghamshire has passed, but his clan remains allied to us.
Sad news, but you made the best of it.
I saw my old friend Vili on my visit.
He's their Jarl now, and he's pledged to aid us in times of need.
Deまだラストのやつが手に入ってないな。全員やらないとダメかな。いや、これじゃないやん。これはメインクエストじゃない。いや、イベントや。どっかな。
Basim, have you spoken with Sigurd lately?
We talk from time to time. Why?
Have you noticed any change in him? Any loss of happiness?
いや、これ、毎回と同じ分。毎回と同じ。これやん、これやん、これやん。話そう、シカロ。
Eivor, the time has come. Our time.
Our time for what?
My final glory awaits.
Your final glory. I fear to ask what that means.
Do I not speak plainly? My time in Midgard is done. I wish now to see the hall of my ancestors.
If you wish to die, it will not be by my hand.
I do not speak of death, Eivor. I speak of life. Life and glory everlasting. I know I've been in a fog these last few weeks. I know I speak words you don't fully understand. But I only ask you trust me once more. On my final voyage, back to Norway, to wish my father farewell, and achieve my destiny.
Back to Norway. I need to discuss this with Randvi.
If you must. I will await your answer down by the docks. Do not keep me waiting.
うわぁ。
Good day.
Looks...
コエストは明日でしょっか。明日か明後日。
Mouse, how are you, my boy?
This one begins a long time ago at a desert oasis.
Nice to see.
I would...
Is that what you want? This will serve you well.
What will I enchant? What? Enchant? Weaponが
I can get you that one easy. I feel like a proud mom. Look how strong you are.
あ、これです。イベントでもらいました。ゲーム会のイベントで、ゲームのサイトで、受け取れます。よろしければ。
You like the looks of that one? This will serve you well.
done for
いいわ。
now. Be well, my friend.
こっち村キャンプや。看板どこ？全ラリン。まあ。あれはラストかな。あれ立てたらまあもうないらしい。まあ今日ここで終わりにしたいと思います。シカードのクエストは明日が明後日金曜が土曜でしたいと思います。多分土曜でします。今日の夜今日ね金曜のことクリスマス雑談配信したいと思います。まあ、夜の、まあ、12時くらいで、かなだと思っています。よろしくお願いします。今日ここで終わりにしたいと思います。チャンネル登録と Twitter フォローもお願いいたします。長い時間お付き合いいただきありがとうございました。お疲れ様でした。バイバイ。メリクリです。メリクリ。